episode of the In the Hot Seat podcast. And in this episode is about NWA for NWA 75 and as well talking about one year's topic, and that is about Mercedes Moné. And I get to talk about her for AEW All In with my review. So I decided to bring that up for this show episode. So I'm going to get right into that first and then into NWA with NWA 75 nights 1 and 2. For AEW for All In, we did get to see Mercedes Moné actually show up. She didn't really get to do anything. She was just there basically as a fan and checking things out. I thought she was going to actually get involved into the women's world title match, maybe actually challenge the winner of the match. That didn't get to happen, so it looks like maybe she'll show up at another time. We're just checking things out with the other competition and everything, so I'm really curious on what's going to be happening next with her. So it was really nice to actually see her, even though she didn't really do anything. And then we get into NWA with night 1 for 75 and getting right into the main card only, where we had the World Women's Television Championship match. Max the Impaler and Kenzie Page are really exciting stuff between the two, and Max the Impaler getting their television championship, which is awesome. Can't go wrong with that. And then we get into the National Heavyweight Championship. Silas Manson, Kratos, and Odinson in the triple threat match. Really interesting stuff there, where Silas Manson able to get his National Heavyweight Championship. And we had Joe Alonso dealing with Homicide on this one. A very interesting turning events where Joe Alonso actually won. I'm very surprised there. Then we had the Brothers of Construction dealing with Magnum Muscle. The Brothers of Construction getting their win there and being able to see what's happening next for night 2. I'll get into that later. We get into the junior heavyweight title match, one of my favorite matches of the night. Colby Carino dealing with Kerry Morton on this one. And then really awesome back and forth match. And Colby Carino actually getting the win there. We had another disqualification match between Jack Stain and Tim Storm. We didn't get to see the match actually finish, unfortunately, due to referee stoppage. So hopefully Tim Storm is okay, so maybe they'll get to continue things on later on. We had the Burke Invitational, as always, where we had Kenzie Page, Alistair Kay returning, CJ Heather Moreau, LeBron Escobar, Max the Impaler, MJ Jenkins, Mickey J, Samantha Stars, Sierra, Taylor Rison, and the WOAD. Really interesting stuff where we had Kenzie Page basically righting her wrong from earlier and actually looking to be able to face the winner of the women's world title match for night 2. So very awesome there. We had Matt Cadena's open challenge and Ricky Morton actually accepting the open challenge, basically a heel versus heel situation, and Matt Cadena actually winning there. We had tag team titles on the line. Blood Force Trauma dealing with Laura Brillion on this one, and Blood Force Trauma shockingly getting the win there, so I did not expect that. And then we get into my other favorite match of the night, women's world title match, Camille and Natalia Markova winning things back and paying homage and tribute to Terry Funk, who unfortunately passed away, and being able to have respect there with the two and going all out, using the weapons and everything else in between, and actually having an amazing match and showing their chemistry once again, and Camille actually winning there. So really amazing stuff there. And then we get to night 2, the main card, the television championship match. Dom Latimer dealing with Chris Adonis on this one, and Dom Latimer actually defeating Chris Adonis there to keep the television championship. Where we had the women's tag team titles on the line, Pretty Empowered and M95 on this one. Pretty Empowered actually getting the tag team titles and actually staying in control and being able to hopefully get some more gold. I'll get into that a little later. Then we get into the Junior Heavyweight Championship match again. This time with Colby Carino dealing with Jack Cartwheel on this one, looking to upset Colby Carino, but that didn't happen, and Colby Carino getting his win. Then we had the Women's Television Championship match. We had Max the Impaler dealing with Missy J in this one, and Max the Impaler retaining and keeping their television championship. We had the Brothers of Construction again dealing with Lara Brillion, and this one continued things with their feud. The Brothers of Construction actually winning there. We had Matt Cardona again, this time dealing with Kerry Morton. Kerry Morton that happy with his role actually losing, so wanted to get back at Matt Cardona, and he actually won that one. So I can see these two definitely continuing. And we have the national title on the line again. Silas Manson dealing with Jordan Clearwater in a singles match, and Silas Manson getting his win and keeping the title. The tag team titles on the line, dealing with Bloodthirst Trauma, and now with Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch. What you thought they were actually got the win, they actually lost, unfortunately, due to Bloodthirst Trauma actually getting the win there. So we'll see what happens next with Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch in this case. And then we got the Women's World title match in the co-main event, which honestly should have been the main event. Kenzie Page and Camille. This one definitely surprised me for sure with the amount of effort from Kenzie Page, pulling out all the stops in this one, doing some crazy moves, and actually winning, so being the first woman to stop Camille for the title, which is crazy and shocking. So pretty empowered having all the gold. Can't come out with that. Kenzie Page is a star. Definitely, I always knew that. I seen her wrestle at WrestleCade at one time, so just doing the really big stuff there. So that leads the question: what's next for Camille? I'm sure she'll want a rematch, or maybe she'll be doing other things that remains to be seen. So it's kind of going to be a little weird, not having a title for Camille as of right now. Used to being one time, so she did everything that she can to keep her title. She did a hell of a run to as well be unstoppable. So she's done a really great job at that. So curious to see what's next. And then we got the main event world title match. Basically the blow between EC3 and Tyrus, doing everything that they can to stop one another, being pretty brutal at times. But EC3 actually defeating Tyrus, and Tyrus actually looking to be done with not just NWA, but with wrestling as a whole. So it looks like he is beneficially retired as at this point. On top of that, so that for night one and night two, those are my thoughts. What are yours? Also, what are your thoughts on Mercedes Moné showing up at AEW All In? Where do you think she's going to sign next? What's going to be happening with that? All that and more, and your thoughts on NWA 75 for both nights 1 and 2. If you're watching on the YouTube version, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It really helps out with the channel as well. And with that being said, I'll be back for another episode of the In the Hot Seat podcast. Check out the link tree as always for all the socials, and stay notified and updated for the In the Hot Seat podcast. I'll catch everyone next time.